Alright, welcome everyone to another cubing video. So today what we're going to be working on is pretty much all the epic gear that we've got. So I've been crafting cubes on the Corsair for a few days, and then I've also gotten a few cubes and Meister cubes from different boss drops just from my weekly bossing. So I've added them all in here. So yeah, we'll be working on getting this stuff here to unique and then working on my Ghost Ship badge after that. So yeah, it's nice to be crafting cubes on this character, so it just means that there's no fiddling around with other characters moving gear around or anything like that. I'd really just like to keep it this way. It's the way I had it on Erasiars at one point, but I think what I wanted to do was, the reason why I was crafting them on the other Corsair was just having a separate character on a separate account, just crafting cubes and then using it that way just to cube stuff. And have a bunch of cubes available even though I was busy training. So this way, it'll be a bit more casual, it'll be a bit more slow paced, so I don't mind just sitting there crafting a whole bunch of cubes. I actually tend to play a few games on my Switch while I'm doing this, so the games that I rotate in and out of playing at the moment are things like Stardew Valley, Mario 64 on the HD 3D collection. I don't think it's actually HD, I think it's just 3D collection. But yeah, it'd be nice. Oh no, they have touched it up a little bit, actually. But yeah, and then play a little bit of FIFA, and then I've been playing a little bit of Let's Go Pikachu at the moment, along with my playthrough of Emeralds. So actually, I craft cubes all over the place. But yeah, if you wanted to catch that playthrough of Pokemon Emeralds, I will be coming out with the video later this week. So middle of the week. That's a little bit of a plug there. Really enjoying playing through it. It's nice going back and exploring that area. It's I don't really remember much of playing Gold and Silver back when they first came out, but I certainly do remember playing Ruby and Sapphire with my friends. So it's nice to go back to doing that again and just exploring Emerald for the first time and seeing what's different. So we're not really getting too lucky with these here, but we'll just go on to the Meister cubes and test our luck here. So this one, I'd really just like to get 2 lines of decks and then leave it for a bit, and then obviously go back to it, and so 18% is good, but I would like to get 3 lines eventually, but I might end up needing to black cube it, and I obviously need to Star Force this badge as well and not blow it up. So I do have some other equips that are legendary, and that's the thing I really love about Meister cubes, is you don't need to worry about tier ups or anything like that. Having it at legendary, you can just chuck things on it, and you never know, you might get super lucky. I think I actually got my 30% luck Superior Golux ring at 30% off of Meister cubes. So as much as people talk down on them, they can produce some pretty decent results. So yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't get much from the cubing today, but it's as I said, it's good to have the Corsair crafting cubes again. So we do have a few other things to work on, but now I'd like to jump into my Legion. So I do apologize for this. I did have this recorded twice, and both times, once I forgot to plug in my new microphone, and then the second time I forgot that I'd disabled the microphone on Fraps for whatever reason. I think I was just doing something where I needed the background music and not the microphone. I think it was for the background music video that I did a week or two ago. So for some reason I've just left it like that, which is a bit worrying. I don't think I've recorded anything else where I've talked during a recording since. But yeah, it's a mistake that I really need to test out that the mic's working. It's very much a rookie mistake. But yeah, so what I'm going through here is just everything that I've been doing. So I got my Lumi to 210 today, so I've been training that at Reverse City. It's been pretty fun, and I've been working on my Battle Mage and my Blaster, just doing Horntail and Zakham runs on it, since they're resistance characters and I can just use the Hyper Rock from the Xenon. And then I've also been working on a Dual Blade, which I've job changed to a Night Lord at the moment, so you can see it's called AS93DB, but it's just a Night Lord because I find it easier to play because I'm more familiar with that character. So I do have a whole bunch of characters at level 180, and we're only 78 levels away from 8k Legion, so I would like to get every character on this account to 200, apart from the 2 characters at the end, which are a cannon master or a cannon shooter storage mule, just because of the slots that it came with. And then I've also got a second Evan for another rune link skill. So I do have a lot of them at 200 already, so I'm happy with that. But I would like having just everything there, so then it's the most beneficial for the board, whichever way I want to have it set up, because obviously I do get more members to assign once I get to 8k. And yeah, so having it there, it'll be good. I'm not really decided on whether I'll start on the Corsair straight away once I hit 8k. So yeah, that's pretty much where I want to get up to. I want to get from the Blaze Wizard upwards up to 200 and then leave these two characters by itself, just not touched. I'll probably end up having to delete that Cannon Master eventually if I need more slots. And the only character I'm outstanding, I believe, is the Adele. So I'm waiting for a burning event to come through and to play the Adele and do it that way. Which should be fine. Yeah, I think that'll be fun just to do it that way and get it up to 200 really quick. So yeah, I'll need to think about it as to whether I want to jump straight back into training the Corsair again once I hit 8k, or if I want to do every character to 200 first. I'm thinking that I need to start training the Corsair because I am running a little bit short on Meso, because I do a little bit of my own bossing and I rely on the sale of those gems in the FM. So I'm not really doing anything else in terms of like Lucid or any other bosses. I just don't really have that much of an interest in them, to be honest. But yeah, it's something where I think I need to get back into doing the training and getting that character up to 250. The way that I will go about getting it to 250, I won't be relying heavily on the EXP buffs. I will be using wealth acquisition potions instead. So I'll be using the wealth acquisition buffs from the Legion store along with the 2-hour wealth acquisition potion, which you craft similar to what the EXP potion is, but it just uses slightly different ingredients, I believe. So yeah, I'll be using those. I'll be using a 2x card from the cash shop, so I still will be having a little bit of an EXP benefit, but I won't be heavily relying on anything else to help me get to where I need to get to. I will be having buffs from Monster Park because I've been doing those runs on Sunday still, where I do 7 runs, and then that will just help me get along through there. So I think I have about 30 of those boxes at the moment from Monster Park, so I can just slowly open those and they'll keep building up. But it's not really a character that I want to race to 250. It's more that I just want to get as much money out of it as I can, and then I can use that money to upgrade a few things on the Xenon and upgrade things on the Corsair a bit more, so that it means I can do more red cubes, more black cubes. And then I think one of the things I want to work on as well is stuff to do with my familiars. So I've never really used the cubes in the cash shop on the familiars before, and I've only just gone, I think I mentioned this in my Pokemon video during the week last week, where I went through and opened up all 3 slots on both the Xenon and the Corsair. I hadn't actually done that before because while I was training on the Xenon to 275, I opened up the second slot because you only had to have the 1 badge, I think, from one of the collections, and it was fairly easy to go around and collect it when the drop rate was really good. So I got that done. I did actually, to be fair, I did get a few more of the badges done, but then when I started looking at some of the other requirements for the full collections, I wasn't really that motivated to go out and do it. And then when they brought everything out for Lamina and the Labyrinth and all the other areas, they're actually really good badges, and I just went through and collected a full set for the Corsair and a full set for the Xenon, and then I had 10 sets of badges, so I unlocked all 3 slots. So I'm pretty happy with all of that, and so that's pretty much where we're at the moment, guys. And if I can get some Meso together, I will start using some red cubes and black cubes. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.